Hey guys, I'm super excited to share with you today. So in my last video, I talked about how I got 2 cold brew bags. They were both Naomi's because that's my new favorite style. And they were not great. They were really like thin, plastic feeling, shiny. They were just not the cold brew that I remember as being very slouchy, squishy, just yummy. And it was really disappointing. I was so sad. And so that just got me thinking I need to secure some OG cold brew bags because I had sold my Aspen, I had sold my mini crossbody, and so I was pretty disappointed that I had no real cold brew left and I couldn't buy cold brew from the website without risking it being off. Now, I really love PLG, obviously, and so I'm really hoping that it was just a bad batch, or maybe it was exclusive to the Naomi's, although I've heard other people have been getting the same kind of thing in different styles, so I don't know. But give them the benefit of the doubt. I really do enjoy them, and so I'm hopeful that they'll correct it, and they themselves will realize that they need to bring it back. So, without further ado though, I did find 2 cold brew bags from Buy Sell Trade. And so actually, yeah, one of them was Buy Sell Trade, the other one was from Treet. So, which I guess is Buy Sell Trade, but it's like the official Portland Leather Goods Buy Sell Trade. As a seller of bags, because I buy bags and then decide I don't want them, like a lot. I am not the type of person that just keeps every bag that I sell. I really actually try to keep my collection to a minimum. Right now I have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
15 bags. So yeah, I guess it's a lot, but that's not, for me, 15 bags is like, yeah, that's like a good max for me. I don't really need more. Obviously, I really need one. But so I'm always trying to move out what I don't really use or don't really need so that I'm sorry, somebody called me. And also, if you hear my husband snow blowing in the background, I'm so sorry. We're in like a tundra right now. It's like, is anybody else just snow covered constantly? It feels like, and it's Arctic temperatures. It is so cold outside. So anyways, let me get back. So yeah, 15 bags is like a really good number for me. I do not need more or want more, so I do phase things out. So what I was trying to get to was that Treet for me has been phenomenal. I have listed almost all of my bags on Treet and they sell within like a day or two. So yeah, if you are looking to offload some of your bags, I think Treet is a really great option. It's super simple because I don't have to like really work hard to ship things. I just type in how much the weight of the box is and boom, it's people, deal with the shipping themselves. So I don't know. It's just great. I really like Treet. Buying though, I don't love it as much. And the reason for that is because I have gotten several stinky bags. And I am like really anti smells. Like if you smoke and then I get into your car, I'm hopping straight out of that car and I'm gonna be like, listen, we're taking mine because that's nasty. I just can't. And like, no shade, I have lots of friends and family that don't feel that way, or live their life super fragranced, super smoky, and I love all of them. But for me, my home, my items, I just want things to feel not smelly. So, and I do think smokers don't often like smell it themselves. I am also super sensitive to mold. Mold is like my biggest, like, we had a mold problem a long time ago in an old house that we lived in. And I straight up told my husband, I was like, listen, buddy, we're gonna toss all of our things and we're gonna move. And so that was a disaster of our life. And so since then, I've been super sensitive and really thoughtful about how to deal with mold. So that is the one negative of buying from Treet, is that you don't know where something's coming from and smells are not covered. So if you buy something and it smells like smoke, or it smells like mold, or it smells horribly of perfume, too bad, so sad. You got to deal with it on your own. But I'm here to teach you how to deal with it, because I happen to be a mold blaster, or like just smelly blaster. I can figure out how to get smells out of bags. So let me show you. I realized I'm a little all over the place and I need to back up and show you the bags that I bought. So, cold brew, yay! I found some old cold brew. The old coldie. The one that's not horrific. It's not, I'm being dramatic. Actually, I'm really not. It was quite awful. It was horrible. It was not the cold brew I remember. This is. So I got a medium Coldbrew Verona, and this I got from Facebook. Really sweet lady. I was very excited to grab this because I didn't have a Verona and I've been wanting to try it. It just seems like a very pretty style that I could see myself wearing this spring with like a dress, or summer. And the medium size is actually like pretty great. I think I can fit most of my stuff in here. However, I'm not gonna put it in here yet. You know why? She's a little stinky. I feel bad about it, but we got some, what are these? Charcoal bags sitting in here. And you know why? Because it's just a little, I don't know what it is. And I know she got it by Sell Trade, so I don't want to say that it's her. But it has a smell. I think it's a little moldy. I really do. Like it's almost like somebody sprayed like Febreze on it to try to cover it up, but it just ain't great. It's pretty awful actually. But the actual cold brew, gorgeous. It's not shiny in a like a plasticky way. It's just beautiful. It's squishy. It's got all of the nice thickness and soft texture. I also will say this. Something I noticed, because I also recently got a large cold brew Madison from the PLG site, and that was also, it wasn't as bad as the Naomi, both Naomis, but it also just wasn't right. Like there was something wrong with the cold brew. It was not this. And I realized that the interior was really scratchy versus real cold brew. Like the good, soft, nice cold brew is this dark and it's like very soft. This is like super great softness in here. So I'm really excited to use this cold brew bag once I blast all this nasty fragrance off of her. So I'll show you how I do that. But yeah, really excited to have a cold brew back in my collection that is actually real cold brew. So this is that sweet Verona. Okay. The one that I'm most excited about though, is this. Naomi really is just my fave. And this is the large, which when I tried it on originally from that last video, I was like, oh, it's kind of small. But I actually love that because I already have two oversized. So I'm like, a large is fine. It'll fit everything I need. But this one is even better than the Verona in the sense that it's got, the pebbles are a little bit bigger, which I like. You can kind of see. It's still that super nice thickness, and the texture on the inside is even softer somehow than the Verona. Like this feels like velvet. It is so soft and luscious. And this one, oh, it is a puddle, guys. This is just, like, don't you want to bite your bags a little bit? Do you ever sit in public and you're just like, it's like an emotional support bag? I don't know if it's just me, but I I'm a little odd. I'm a little out there, but like my bags are just, like it's just so good. And so this girl I got from Treet for like $60. Incredible. And it is just gorgeous. This is the softest, squishiest cold brew. This is what cold brew is supposed to be. And I will insert somewhere just a comparison of this cold brew to the one that I got recently from PLG website directly. It is nothing. It's like completely different bags. It feels, looks, touch, everything completely different. The other bag was so stiff, so plastic, so not luscious like this. Okay, this one is not nearly as smelly as the last one. This one just smells like laundry sheets to me. But again, I don't really love that. So I am going to get rid of the smell on this as well before I use it. I did find a fingernail in the bottom of here. You know, that wasn't amazing, but it's okay. That's what you get. And you know what? I really don't care because this is just perfect, exactly what I was looking for. And I'm really relieved to have some good, squishy, amazing cold brew in my lineup here. So, all right, so let's get into how to remove odor. So I see a lot of people talking about using coffee, using cat litter, wrapping it up in newspaper, putting it in their freezer, all these different things. And for me, something that is really important is that we're actually killing mold spores. So like, I'm gonna wash my hands a million times after touching this bag, to be honest, because I don't know if there is mold spores on it. And if you're sensitive like me, and for me, it really just causes a little bit of asthma, a little bit of migraines, and it's just not great. Yeah, that matters. So I've actually been keeping this in a different space that I don't use in my house. And what I have done so far, which has actually removed quite a bit of smell, is just put these charcoal bags on the inside, and I will also use this post ozone. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just ozone blast these babies, and I'm gonna show you exactly what machine I use, exactly how I'm gonna do it, and it will remove all smell. Ozone is incredible because it not only removes the odor, but it's making sure that it's killing any active mold spores or anything like that. I also don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure that this is true from my research, but do your own. So how we're gonna use ozone. You should not use that in your home unless you have a really well ventilated area that you're not gonna go into after you use it for a while. And for me, that is not a thing. So I actually use a car and my garage, and I hook up the ozone machine in there. So I'll show you how I do that. For this one, I'm gonna probably leave it in there for like 20 minutes versus this one maybe like 5, because this bag does not really need it that much. Honestly, I don't need to do it, but because I'm using it on this one anyway, I'm gonna throw this girl in too. So something important to say is that ozone does have its own smell. It's not gonna just like neutralize smell and then there's nothing there. It has its own almost electric smell. I don't know how to describe the smell, but it's like not chemically at all. It's like almost metallic. It smells like lightning. I don't know. It's similar to after you're outside after it rains and there's like a strong smell. That's kind of what ozone smells like. However, that dissipates. So that's like a really strong smell that you have right initially, and then you're gonna air your bag out, and then your bag smells like nothing. And actually, the reason why I learned this was because one of my first purchases was from Treet, and it was a bag that smelled horrifically moldy, like so bad. I'm actually really frustrated. I'm kind of frustrated with these two bags too, because people are not disclosing if they have scents in their home or if the bag smells. I'm not so much upset about the Naomi because like that smells minimal. It's not like super aggressive, but the Verona smells significant, and the person I bought it from did not disclose that it had a scent, which is just annoying. Like, I would never sell somebody a bag that had a scent without telling them personally. So that's a little bit of a soapbox about that. But anyways, so the ozone machine is going to leave a smell, but it's simply just the ozone, and then that kind of comes off after you air it out for a while. I wish it was spring or summer just so I could like show you airing it out outside, but no, that's not going outside. It's like way too cold. Although I could do it for a few minutes and that will help get quite a bit off of it. So one of the things too that I think is really helpful is conditioning the bag after. So oh, hello. They're my big baby. Little camera shy, so cute. Anyway, love my cats. I definitely have toxoplasmo, whatever it is, just raging in my brain. You can't take the cat out of me. So I do think that the leather conditioner actually can help bring back some of the leather smell. And so that's something that I have done with several bags. And so back to my super oldie moldy Treet story. This bag that I got was so bad, and I tried so many things to get rid of the smell, and I went to the insiders page and I risked it, and I didn't have a K there. I risked it, and I said, guys, I got a super moldy bag from Treet. What do I do? Somebody said Ozone. I said, okay, bet. Ordered it on Amazon within 2 seconds. I was like, zip, zip, zip. I'm getting the Ozone. Started blasting that bag. I blasted that bag for like 2 hours over the course of a few days, and it smelled completely neutral. I leather conditioned it. It smelled like leather again. So it works. I think it definitely works for cigarette smoke, particularly if you have a smoky bag. This is phenomenal for it. I think it works a little bit less for perfume, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's like that perfume reacts differently or something, but either way, I think it's your best chance at truly cleaning your bag, getting rid of that smell, and just being able to bring back some of the leather, not just like cover it up. So let me show you exactly how I do the ozone machine. This is my husband, Austin.
Hey.
He is a resident blaster of the bags in this house. So
Yep.
He's gonna take over and show you a little bit about how he does the blasting.
Make sure.
Also, it's freezing. He just got done snow blowing.
Step one is make sure you have an enclosed space to put the ozone machine and the bag into.
Little leftover flu.
Cough. My bad.
Leftover persistent flu cough for you.
Anyway, yep.
What else?
Let's see. Then put the bag in said container. Along with the ozone machine.
Great.
Run the cord. Usually an extension cord, right? Make sure it's rated for, the machine.
We're gonna blast that mold and that nasty old smell.
Oh yeah.
I told him to stop squinting because it was giving me the ick, and he's like, okay, tell us what to do.
Said bags, we find said container. In my case, it'll be a car sitting away for the winter. And then you put the ozone machine in it, run the proper electrical cord for an extension, and close all the windows, or if you're put it in a little container, then close it up. Oh, there's my alarm. Hold on. Gotta deal with that. Let's blow this popsicle.
We're gonna blast these bags.
I'm gonna blast them. All right.
Well,
I gotta put the machine in there.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
So this little spot in the car is where all my little bags go to get blasted. Right in there.
Here's our ozone machine. Okay.
So we have the,
Hold the box. You got it?
yeah, this is what we got from Amazon. Oh, and there he goes. Wait, you didn't even show them anything about the machine. Bring it back out.
What do you mean? This is just a timer for how long it stays on for. Definitely make sure you stay away from this thing when you turn it on, because it's not oxygen. Ozone, O3. It is not.
So you just, how do you turn it on?
How do you turn it on? You just turn that on, and then the timer will run down just like a hot tub,
Cool. Cord in hand. machine ready to blast. So this boy is gonna go in there for longer.
This one is?
Yeah, it's stinkier.
Oh, okay. All right, so I just put it in here. Make sure the bag's nice and open.
Yeah, you want to keep it open.
Got it there. And then I just take the switch.
Hold on. And we actually have done it where we've run it several times for really, really stinky bags where we've like turned it upside down and just like moved it around. But this is usually all you got to do is just this one open thing.
Okay, so I take this and I just turn it to 20 and then run out and close the door. All right, well, it's a little pinched, but all right, should be all right.
Cool. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for coming along. I'm super happy to have cold brew back in my life, and I hope that you have cold brew in your life. And if you don't, you gotta get it soon, because I think that if they don't fix the problem, everybody's gonna be finding the old OG cold brew and hoarding it. At least I may be. So watch out before I sneak some more cold brew in my life. I think a good cold brew Devon could be part of my life soon. I don't have a Devon yet. Anyways, super excited about some of the releases this week. I would love to hear if you're also excited about those. And have you ever had a smelly bag? If so, how did you treat it? Did you use ozone or did you use something else that actually worked really, really well? I am always looking for good tricks and tips, although this cute little machine seems to be doing it for me. So I'm not afraid to buy, sell, trade. It's just an inconvenience. Like because I'm sensitive to smell, it's something I have to do. I can't just like live with it. And it's more of an annoyance and inconvenience than it is like devastating now that I know how to get rid of smell, because these bags now are like totally fine. So yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for being here for this fun cold brew stinky blasting bags video. And I'm not sure what my next video will be. I do have a couple things that I'm excited to talk about, like loving this girl, and also I may or may not have gotten a baby hippo, but we'll talk about that maybe another time. So, all right, thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a lovely week. Bye-bye.